Hi and assalamu alaikum to everyone. We would like to present about flood barriers. So to answer what to produce question, the answer is flood barrier.
There are three reasons why people need this product. Okay, the first reason is frequent flooding. We know that nation often has a lot of rains, especially during a certain season like monsoon season. This rain can cause flood that damage home, business, and school. Because flood happen often in Malaysia, people need this barrier to protect themselves and their property from being damaged. The second reason is protecting life and property. We know that flood can destroy home, business, and important thing that people need. Barrier help keep the water up, so with this product, people don't lose their home, belonging, or job during a flood. This protection ensures that families are safe and can recover more easily after a flood. The last reason is environmental protection. You must know that flood can ruin clean water and harm plants and animals. By stopping floods, we can keep environment healthy, which is important to providing clean water and food and keeping nature balanced. Okay, now we can move to the how to produce this product. There are three steps to make this product. The first step is choosing the company that can make our product. Okay, so the company that we choose to make our product is UEM Sunrise because this company work things like flood prevention in city. They also make sure to focus on environmentally friendly way to reduce flood risk in Malaysia. Now, the second step is choose the right material to our product. The material that we use to make our product is plastic because they are lightweight and durable. This material are easy to transport and install compared to heavy material like concrete or steel. Okay, the last step is step to make it happen. Okay, the first choosing the right plastic. The plastic need to be thick enough to work properly and good thickness is at least 6 mils. Okay, the second is the plastic must be cut to the correct size so it fits perfectly where needed. Okay, after everything is set up, you need to inspect the barrier for any leaks to make sure no water is getting through. Okay, let's move for whom to produce this product. There are five categories that we focus on. The first one is home over and resident. Okay, why they need a flood barrier? Because they want to keep their home from being damaged by flood. Okay, for example, if there are heavy rain, water might flood into people's house or their own house. So a flood barrier will help to stop that. Okay, the second category is critical infrastructure. Okay, why they need to have a flood barrier? Because they want to keep important service like electricity and clean water. For example, a power station need a flood barrier to make sure it keep running even if there are floods. Okay, the third is agriculture land. Okay, why they need a flood barrier? Because they want to keep farm, crops, and animals from being damaged by flood water. For example, a farm uses a flood barrier to keep water from destroying crops and drawing livestock. Okay, the fourth is government and municipal building. Okay, why you need flood barrier? Because they want to protect important public building like school and fire station from flood damage. For example, a fire station need a barrier to stay open and help people during a flood emergency. Okay, the last one is coastal and river communities. Okay, why they need a flood barrier? Because they want to protect entire town or neighborhood near a river or the ocean from rising water.
Now, let's move to the product value. This product is made from the PVC. It can take the impact of flood water and holding back the flood water. In our research, we found the cheapest and the smallest model. It costs around 2,530 ringgit. It is affordable for business to protect their factory from flood and also personnel using for protect their home from being flooded.
Okay, so for justification for flood barriers, we have 4 justification. The first one, we have it is social responsibility as a Muslim. So in Islam, we are taught to take care of our community. So building flood barriers is a way of fulfilling our social responsibility. By investing in infrastructure that protect against flooding, we demonstrate our commitment to the well-being of others. This align with Islamic principle of ummah, where we support and uplift one another. Number 2 is preventing environmental destruction. So flood barriers also contribute to preventing environmental destruction. Flooding can lead to water contamination and habitat loss. By managing flood waters effectively, we protect our natural resources and ecosystem, ensuring they remain healthy for next generation. So for number 3, protection of life and property. So one of the core teaching of Islamic is the protection of life and property. The concept of hifzul nafsi and hifzul mal, which is protection of life and protection of wealth, emphasize that safeguarding individual and their belonging is paramount. So flood barriers is helped achieved by reducing the risk of loss of life and property and minimizing damage to homes and businesses. Okay, lastly, preventing the destruction of community. Flood barriers play a crucial role in preventing the destruction of economy. When floods occur, they can devastate neighborhoods, displace families, and disrupt services. By preventing such disaster, we ensure that our communities remain safe and thriving. Protecting community welfare is not just a duty; it's a way to uphold our shared values.
Okay, let's move to the next point, which is about process production. So, as we know, the flood barrier is built by using material ABS. ABS is a common thermoplastic polymer. It is amorphous polymer that made of 3 monomers, which is acrylonitrile, butadiene, and also stridents. Okay, so what the specialty that ABS can do to prevent the floods? So as for the fun fact is ABS is impact resistance and has a glass transitions which contain the temperature approximately 105 Celsius, and also ABS is compact and has no true melting point. Okay, let's move to the next part, which is about operating principle. So how the flood barrier can operate during the floods. So the flood barrier been using the L-type Buchan principle. So what is that? It kind of a principles that the weight of the water compress at the bottom of the baffles and turn into and it converts into the pressure. So even if the flood water reach at the top of the board, it's still very stable and will not fall. Like the higher water pressure, the more stronger the retaining effect, so it cannot default. As you can see in the slide at the picture that I put, at the bottom of the flood barrier, it has a memory rubber compounds. So the memory rubber compound can prevent the water penetration and also anti-slip that can increase the friction between the bottom and the ground.
Now, let's move to the advantages of this product. Instead of using sandbag, this product is more lighter than the sandbag. Sandbag is 20 kilo and also the flood barrier in about 10 kilo. It also easy to carry to anywhere. The other of the advantages is also it is environmentally friendly. It has no pollution and also not produce hazard gas like carbon dioxide and also the gas that can hazardly our health. Okay, so we come to the evidence. Okay, we all know that our Malaysia is our country Malaysia is one of the most provider for rubber and petroleum. So the evidence to make a flood barrier, I think we can lower our operational cost because Malaysia has three, the largest of the country that provide rubber first. Then we also a country that have a petroleum. So the substance that made for the flood barrier is use of the rubber and petroleum to make it elastic, to make it stain with a high and low temperature, to make it hard. So other than that, we also can use it widely in our country as always because we all know that our country always had a flood issue, especially in East Coast country. So I think this is the opportunity for our country to make this product to be more widely used like other countries such as Japan, China and Vietnam. So this is the video of the evidence that Malaysia always have a flood issue. So this flood issue also affect for myself first, and also affect for our family. Other than that, it also affect for our society. So it affect to all. So this is called this is a must, a need for all to take this. So, all the Malaysian people have to concern about this issue so much because years by years this issue don't have any solution for a faster solution. Yet we just stay like we have to wait until this issue is gone. So that's the strong evidence that I can tell to all of you about this flood barrier.